What is up, everyone? Yeah, I didn't upload today because I was busy this morning, so, we're gonna stream. So hopefully, let me just check, make sure my audio and all that is fine. Which it is fine, so that's good. I might need to turn down the volume on this. I don't know why. It's always the main menu theme. No matter what your volume at, is always loud as hell. So, yeah. Anyway, I decided to, well, I figured out how to find the event stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then, I didn't get this one done, but I think I can just, I can just do this for it. So, I'm gonna see if I can try to get these done. The only reason my, internet was out the entire first day of this. And then, which I'm not too focused on it, because if it's only going to be this much for each of them to get them, which I don't know much about it, might not, but if it's only going to be that much for each of them, because I know this one's till the 17th. This one I could possibly get done, but this one for the 19th and 21st to the 21st I won't be able to get done because I'm going to be in the mountains, so not trying too terribly to get, because then if I can just get it with Golden Eagles, then I probably will. Luckily, I had some premiums that were rank 3 or above to use for this, which is nice. Like here, I got this one. I want to say around Christmas, just because I thought the plane looked cool, so I was like, oh, that's cool looking. I'll get it. And with getting that, this kind of is helping with this. I did something which I'm pretty sure is considered rare. I had a 500 booster, and I actually did good when I had it active. Because I only had, I think it was this one unlocked. And then, so I was able to get 2 of these. And I ended up putting it with there, but then I realized that I'm still... Or wait, no, they don't have lines going to them, so I might not need to bother with. I could just set one of these to grind. But anyway, so I figured I find I have the best luck with the Swedish stuff, as well as it would take the least amount to get up to rank 3, so then... Because how I'm doing it is I'm kind of just going up the line by what ones I want to get for each rank. And with Sweden, I pretty much have to get them all up to at least here, just so I can get the 39. Where the other ones I have high tier stuff is Germany. I got this 190 as well. But also, I'm not gonna I don't know, just my way of thinking of it is don't pick a certain. I mean, well, I'm only going up to these jets. I don't think I'm gonna do anything higher. But I'm going up these jets for here. This line, I could bring it up to this line, but my primary focus is just to get the Stuka for this line, and then this bomber for the bomber line. And in America, I have... This one was a bit harder. I had what was it, rank 5, and... Oh, this is new. What does this look like? Oh, that's cool looking. I like the colors on this one. That looks really cool. But anyway. And... yeah, the American line, bomber-wise, I'm just getting up to this 57. For here, despite getting a premium A10, which I don't know how to use the flares, so I don't play it. If anyone knows how to use the flares, please tell me. I figured out how to use missiles, too. Because I also didn't know how to use the missiles on this. But I figured that out, was it yesterday or the day before? That actually made me pretty happy. But anyway, yeah, despite already, having that, I'm gonna probably get up to this A10 just because I'm required to get all the A10s. So, yeah, and then here, don't care much about the standard F-18. I like the Super Hornet better. I know they look virtually the same other than the air intakes. The Super Hornet has more square ones like the F-15. But I do want to get an F-14 and then, F-15 and 16. But this tier here is just a lot higher, and only having one plane and having to play, like, at the very best this, because these are all the attack lines, so. But anyway, I'm just gonna focus on Sweden because it should be the easiest for me to, well, fastest to get up to the rank 3 tech tree. And I'll probably get this one first just because it's a P-51. And I know more about that aircraft. I don't know how good this aircraft is, but I know the P-51 has 2 extra guns. At least that I can see. Maybe this one does have 3 guns as well. Nope. It only has 2 per side. Well, yeah, so I'm just gonna work on this. I probably could put better point. Well, I should probably put this in my preset, but I want to get the auto modifications for the reserved ones, which this one's almost done, and then this one's almost done, so I'll probably eventually put, yeah, this isn't a float plane, so I'll probably put this in the preset, because theoretically, because it's at 1.7, it should be slightly better than these, but, yeah, so anyway, what do I should probably use this one, because there's only like a day and 2 hours left. And then I got the. I should probably. I guess working on getting this crew thing. I don't know much about the. What you call it? I think this could help. I don't know much about this game other than how to research stuff. I figured out that how to tell what shells can pen more, and then yeah, reload speed actually would probably be helpful. Defensive armament, I believe this is for a tail gunner or separate gunner. What does this do? Okay, and then stamina. Uh, I guess I'll go with the stamina and whatever for the G tolerance. I was just something for accuracy, because accuracy-wise, I am very, no matter where I aim, I, like, barely hit anything. So, actually, let me first make sure that, I'm not sure how exactly the game base works with, the PS5, but let me put myself in a private, chat party there. It'd be nice to get this event plane that I'm probably going to be very shit at and might not even play that much, but it looks cool, so I want it. That's kind of my whole motivation for this game. Ooh, that looks cool, I want it. Like, at least World of Warships, I know what ships I want due to how they are, like German battle cruisers. Ooh, fun secondaries, I want it. Or the primary American battleship line, accurate guns, I want it. Here's just, oh, that looks cool, I want it. I prefer ground battles over air battles. Because at least ground battles, I can actually fucking hit the target when I generally aim in its direction here, no matter. Or if I do hit it, like, does fucking damage like I just shot a Nerf dart at it. Alright, now I can turn... Oh, I should have equipped bombs. That may have been helpful. What the hell? I guess the P-47 is the... Alright, well that 190 is going after it. Actually that F6F is close. Okay, that works. Okay, that's close. How the hell did he get over there? Oh, and there's a B-25 up there. We'll try to get over there. You'll be in range first. Oh, and guns are doing bad, but I think he's going down. Now it says I got a leak of something, and I got damage from a previous battle, and I was able to get it fixed because, like, I think I clipped something where it didn't kill me, but like it got my propeller. And I landed at like a runway, and it fixed my plane. So I believe I can do the same thing here if there is a runway. Oh. Okay, yeah, that works.
Our victory is near.
I'm gonna loop around. I can't tell if that me being shot at, or... No. Okay, that's just the, But I believe if I land here, whatever leak that is... I don't know what it does. Actually, yeah, if I put my gear down, that should help slow down a lot. And if I can land here, I think it should fix it. Repair in 30 seconds, okay. I'm still learning. See, it's funny because the amount of hours I have in this game just on the PS5 edition, because I've been playing the game since 2020, and compared to how many hours I have just on the PS5 edition versus the total amount of hours I have in battle, the total amount of hours I have actually in battles, I think is around, like 14. Actually, I'm not sure, is that just... Thinking about it, that might only be for, specifically for, like, planes or... But from what I found, I had about a total of 14 hours in battles. But yet the amount of time I have on the PS5 edition is like over 500 hours, and a lot of it is I'll just put the game on because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play it, and then I get distracted or fall asleep and just stay in the menu for hours on end, or I just stay in the menu looking at stuff like all the different camouflages for the airplanes. So I really should be like at a higher BR than I am, at least with tanks, because I play them a decent amount. Yeah, I don't think I can climb up that fast. I should have equipped bombs.
We are losing.
I'm just gonna loop around just to make sure I'm not being targeted. I guess no one's gonna go after that B-34 and just let it bomb our stuff. I could, but I guarantee I'm gonna fucking get one-shotted by one of the, oh no, there's someone over there. Guarantee I'd get one-shotted by the fucking crew. By one of the waist gunners or tail gunners, whatever fucking extra gunners it has. Shot at me, question mark? I think so. Okay, well, No, no, and I'm gonna hit something. Yep. I fucking hate when that happens. Like, it's nice it has the auto tracking once you lock onto it, but then at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. The auto tracking fucks you and end up getting you. Is that bomber still over here? No, I don't think so. Okay. I know that's a bomber or attack aircraft, I think. This is gonna take a while. 35. Like, if I could do 15, 16, like 17 a day, that could be good. Because I was gonna do, like, try to get some. What? Loading content. What the hell? Okay. I was gonna try to get some. Done. Some stuff in Minecraft and all, because on Monday I'm leaving for a trip. But then this decides to pop up. I also want to try to get the World Warship stuff done for this update. GTA, there's nothing too much that I want to worry about. I do have a few things that I want to get done, but I can take my time with those. Although I still should be trying to grind out at least one KO Preco a day. And actually equip bombs. Oh well. That behind me, or is that? That is above me. Okay. Oh, that's what I lost. I was wondering what I lost. I heard you sound something lost. If I put bombs on there, I'll probably go slower. HG wanna fucking hell. That gets annoying. HG 111. That's a bomber, right? I believe that's a bomber. If I go here, I should eventually be able to cut it off. I'm not sure if this plane's slower than average for this tier. Like, it feels like it's slower than average for this rank. Kind of reminds me of grinding the Mark IV, but kind of enjoyed grinding the Mark IV more. Because at least if I aimed, I actually hit stuff. Like, see how little I actually hit on that? Sucks that I don't enjoy aviation as much as I enjoy the ground stuff, because I like planes more than tanks. It's gonna suck even more once I get to the top tier planes when all you have all this fucking missile bullshit. I just like planes with guns. I care less about missiles. Where the fuck did you come from? Hopefully I can get something done with this. That's enough to get it fully grinded. Well, other than the fact I can only do like maybe 200. So I might have to do a fucking dive down on something. Well, you're close enough. Or not. That one's crashing, I think. Might be able to... Lovely. That should be enough to get what I have to get for that, so we'll do this one. I don't really use airplanes much. Why am I grinding for a high tier one I know I'm probably never going to use more than 5 times? Like, just thinking about it. That is low enough and close enough where I'm not going to be chasing it the entire rest of the match. Oh. We'll try this. that works. Now, where is the runway so I could get the other sixth of my wing back? Here it is.
If we don't do something fast,
Right, that's, no, that's not a runway. Okay. So B-25, maybe I'm probably not even gonna get close. Oh, lovely. How do I have not figured out how to bring up the map.
this time the enemy has proven stronger. Withdraw.
What's this? Hmm. Oh, damn, that sucks. Okay, so I have all the modifications for this one, so I'm gonna replace it with this one. And yeah, it's gonna take a long time to do. Alright. I'll see if I can find that. That might be something I would probably test out on ground battles when I can just sit somewhere in a tank and not have to, like, I can actually sit still. Because, my luck, I'm gonna go to land and end up hitting a fucking tree. Oh, I can do that in the hangar. I don't know much about this game. The only things I know how to do is how to choose what vehicle to research, and how to get into a battle, and then how to, shoot guns and all that. Recently, like yesterday, I figured out how the missiles work on top tier aircraft. I've tried numerous times. Like, I don't really have any top tier aircraft, but I tried with the test drive thing. Not test drive. Well, yeah, I think the test ride or whatever the fuck it is. I tried with that, and I just figured it out by accident. I still have no fucking clue how to use flares though. I only have one aircraft that flares would help. I just have no fucking clue how to use them. I've tried several times. I'm not sure if it only works if I have a missile locking onto me or not. I really don't know. Though for the most part, I only really play tanks in this game. Um, I don't enjoy playing the aviation part much at all, really. At least tanks I actually... Because I don't know if it's the little circle thing, the lead in front of the plane. I'll shoot in it, I'll shoot all around it, and not hit a single thing. At all. Like, I know, yeah, I'm not the best at shooting, but, like, I don't get how I aim in the circle, I aim all around the circle, and never hit anything. Alright. I've tried, like, I think I tried doing the one thing, yeah. But the flares I got, because I got the premium A10. I think them adding the A10 to the game is, like, the only reason I still somewhat play the game. I mean, I do enjoy low-tier tanks. They're always fun. But I guess the only reason I bother with, aviation is because I want to get the normal A10s. Alright, cool. And my pilot wants to pass out every time I take a slight turn. Lovely. Alright. That could be the tail thing. I don't know why it would show for the tail. Like, to me, it doesn't make sense why the circle would only show the tail, not, like, more the center. I figured the circle kind of shows, like, the center mass of the plane. But, yeah, maybe it is the tail. That might make sense. We'll try that out. Although I still think this fucking aircraft is a lot more slow and worse than the rest at this rank. Sucks there isn't like a bomber somewhere close to test it out at. Oh wow, that was close. Lovely. Alright, what is behind me? Now, this is... I also can't stand with the planes of the constant. You're pretty much just going in a fucking circle 24/7 when you're trying to fight. Oh, lovely.
Okay, so it does indicate the center mass according for the lag and acceleration is needed. Accounting for the lag and acceleration is needed.
Okay, that's... I still don't understand, because majority of the battles I play, I'll aim, like, I could either have it lined up dead center with the circle, or I even try aiming all around it, and yet I never hit anything, and then it feels like when I do, it feels like I'm fucking shooting Nerf darts at them. And then, majority of the time, I end up getting, like, one shot knocking out my pilot every time. Majority of times I end up getting... And if it's not that, it's literally flying fucking circles where no one can get any shots off at anyone for the rest of the match. Which is why I don't really enjoy the Aviation. I really would prefer to play Ace Combat for the Aviation. And I can't even get through the fucking, was it, third or fourth mission of it. I usually just play the first or second one over and over again.
Take him down.
I much prefer the tanks because I can actually... I find that more fun. It's not just constant fucking flying in circles or instantly getting knocked out. And I mean, I get like right now, I have my preset with one plane that's actually part of this tier, and then the rest aren't. But other presets, well, actually, I only did that recently because of the event. My other presets for other nations like France, Britain, and all that are what you call it. And didn't it just show it was locked onto that other fucking plane? But yet I swear it just showed it was locking on to the plane in front of me, and then I go to aim and it hits behind me. Yeah. I don't understand much of playing on, like, I know some games, Roblox is really the only game I've played on computer. To me, playing Roblox not on computer feels weird, but other than that, like, I wouldn't understand, like, unless I can link a controller, I probably would never be able to play GTA on a computer. And I know War Thunder makes it would be easier for computer, because here, like, you'd have to, I think, like, there you can set each individual key for something different, where here you only have a limited amount of buttons on the controller, so you have to, like, cycle through stuff or set some things, I think. I don't really know. Personally, I prefer having it, like, I don't mind that it's on both PC and console, but I kind of wish, like, there could be a preference set where if you play on console, you can play against other people with consoles, so then it's more, kind of more of an even match. Oh, yep. I think main things I don't like about Aviation is constantly either be in a fucking circle, or if I actually do manage to hit something, it does like zero fucking damage. It just says, "Oh, hit, cool." And it sucks because like I know the A10 will probably do some damage, but that is a close air support. So that would be actually I should be able to. Wouldn't I be able to once I get like a similar BR tank? Wouldn't I be able to put my A10 in a ground force preset so then once if I unlock a plane I can use that? Because that might end up being what I do. And let's. Oh, yep, lovely. I get hit by 4 shots and dead, and none of my shots hit as usual. All right. So I'll probably end up doing that then, using my once I get up there with tanks for my American tanks. I should, because I do want to get the Abrams. I think they're cool looking tanks as well as the M60. So then I'll put my A10 in the preset there. But also at the same time, every fucking time I get a plane in ground battles, I'll spawn in and they fucking instantly spawn an enemy plane right behind me, and I fucking get shot down instantly.
Attack enemy troops.
Which is that's like the only thing that really annoys me about ground battles is, oh yeah, you get a plane, I spawn in and fucking instantly get shot down. Or it will say there's no enemies able to intercept, so then you can't be a plane now. But constantly seeing only enemy planes in the air. Oh, lovely. Yup. Perfect. I'm playing arcade. I think I've only played realistic like once, and that was just because I was playing with my friend and he was playing on realistic. Although the one thing I do like about War Thunder is, unlike World of Warships, the War Thunder teammates seem to actually have a brain. World of Warships, no, they'll just fucking instantly abandon flank, or they'll watch you get shot by 17 ships and put a smoke screen like 20 kilometers behind you. Hmm? Okay. And then I know the realistic one that doesn't have the that I think I never played realistic ground battles, but I think that like it has it where you don't have the little like red thing that goes around the enemy tank when you see it. Does it still have the crosshairs where like it'll tell you if you're able to pen that spot of armor or not?
We've lost, but next time.
Are you fucking kidding me? I thought I had everything unlocked for this. Oh no, that's I'm an idiot. That's because I just switched this to a new plane. I'm about to say, I thought I had everything unlocked for that, but I completely forgot I switched it for a new plane. And then that, almost done, and then... Yeah. Slower, a little harder, but everyone's equally... Oh, the arcade, they're made faster? I thought arcade they were made because they all seem reasonably speed-wise. I didn't know that they were faster in arcade. I don't know. I don't really play rank 1 tanks anyway, because like I have Germany, I have rank 2 tanks. Panzer 3J isn't bad. To be fair, like when it comes to tanks, I'm kind of just gonna say I might just say screw it and only do German tanks because at least these ones I can take a. Well, that might also be for the low tier because I know the fucking American ones it's constantly usually one shot and done, where the German ones can take a few more shots. I know I haven't played these much, but like American, I have this and it like this and the M10, and I swear like it just never fucking hits anything, let alone actually fucking get through the armor. Although to be fair though, I didn't learn about the penetration point crosshair until I switched everything to lower ranks to get everything all grinded out, as well as the shell type. Well, actually, no, I did learn that because usually I go from the top down, but I have this done. Alright, see you later. What you call it? Wait, why do that when I can just... Because this has... 3 guns. It does decently well when it wants to, which is usually like 1 battle per day. I've noticed I only really get like 1 good battle per day, and then the rest is just flying around and getting shot down. Tanks is more of a mixed bag, but I don't know. Still debating if it's really worth it just to get this, even though I know I'm probably never really going to use this much. I just want it because it's like the only game that I can work on getting collecting planes, because I could do models, but they get expensive, as well as most likely for a good detailed one I'd have to get one to build, which I don't mind building them, it just takes a while and I don't really have much room to put any models anywhere, so I can't collect planes there, so that's why I kind of just collect virtual planes, because that's really the only... I mean, as of right now, mainly what getting the models, the only issue is really space. I don't have any space to put any. And then with the virtual planes, like, I know it'd probably be a lot easier to get, what you call it, to get this than to try to find a model of it. But with a model, I can paint it however I want. Oh, my controller is almost dead. Alright, well, yeah. It's been an hour already? Damn, but my controller's almost dead. Oh, shit. I really need to get a second controller. Having one controller fucking sucks. Ever since I upgraded to PS5, I fucking forgot to get a second controller. I've always had at least 2 controllers. So I'd have one charging while I'm using the other. Like with PS4, fucking two controller. Well, I guess the Nintendo and Sega controllers don't need to be charged. PS3, I had like four controllers, even though I only used two. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should really bother the time getting a plane that I'm not really gonna fly when I can put the effort into other games that I actually play stuff a lot more. Like I said, here War Thunder is just I collect virtual vehicles in it because it's easier and cheaper than getting models, and then occasionally I might take them out for a test flight. But anyway, now learning my controller's dead, I'm glad I fucking checked that. I don't know if that happened before I started streaming. I know they last a pretty long time when they say they're almost dead. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here before my controller dies. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and this will be F118 signing off.